Okay, my name's Barry Smith here at J-Tech. I'm gonna be doing a video on a crank no start. There's several reasons that it could be that it doesn't start. Anywhere from compression, no spark, quite a few things that could cause the problem. And we're going to be testing for a crank no start. At this time, we're going to check to see if we got spark, which we hooked up the first injector. We're going to test and see if we got spark. Hit that foot. This time to see that we don't have any spark. So we're going to test the rest of the injectors. And if we have the same problem, we'll go from there. We've checked all our injectors and none of them have spark at this time. So now we'll go back to our wiring diagram to see what they all have in common. And we will check to see what the problem could be. Here we came to the diagram. And we're checking to see what they have in common, the injectors, and starting coming up to see what they have in common, and we find out that they have a power trans relay that we need to check and make sure that's not the problem. Okay, this time we went in, as our schematic showed on the diagram, we found the relay, power trans relay. We are switching it out with the same type relay, which was the wiper relay that works. Once we switched it out, as you can see, we have a problem with the relay. So we need to bench test it and see what the major problem is. Another test that we could have did was a compression test and also checking the injectors to make sure they're operational by taking a scope, placing it on top of the injectors and listening for a tick sound. We didn't get a tick sound. We figured we had a problem with the injectors. Some of the other tests and fuses that we could have checked, but instead we started with the power trans. We have a 10 and a 15 amp fuse that we could have checked. But after checking the power trans relay, we found out that we had a problem. That's why we switched it out with a matching relay and we got it to start. Sitting inside the vehicle at this time, I'm gonna turn the key. I don't have to cut it on, but put it at a start position and listen for the fuel pump to make sure it's pumping right. If I hear the fuel pump, then I know we're getting gas. Back here, I bench test our fuse, and it shows on this piece of paper. I hook connectors. I have a good service connection as far as checking the coil. Back here I was checking for the power. And I found out I had a bad relay. Well, I would hook connection 87 and 30 up to see if I was getting what I needed to get, and it wasn't showing.